Hi everyone. I I have a little project today, and I was working on my altered book, and as I was putting the papers on my pages, I was saving these larger pieces. Okay, they were too pretty to throw away, but these little pieces were going into the trash bin. And as I put them in the trash bin, I just, I was ignoring the fact that I was throwing all that pretty loveliness away, until all of a sudden I realized I just couldn't put all that pretty loveliness in the trash bin. I had to save it. Well, now I've saved it. Now I have to use it. So I wanted to make some journaling cards, tags, postcards, whatever, with these little scrappy pieces. So that's what we're going to do today. I didn't use a single one of these bigger pieces, even though those are still small scraps. I used a whole bunch of this kind of little pieces. I did use some, I save this kind of thing I have a scrap bin that I put this kind of smaller stuff in. So I did have this kind of thing out to work with, but we're going to create some journaling cards, a tag, and maybe this as a postcard. It could be used as a journal card, it could be used as a postcard. All of these things, you could make card fronts out of them. Whatever you want to do, this would be a fun project to use up your little tiny pieces of paper. Now, it could be that you want to use this kind of little pieces of your scrapbook paper, which is fine. I just happen to have this lovely little pile of these. So that's what I'm going to use today, and we're going to call this journaling cards from the bin. So I hope that you enjoy this kind of video. If you do, please subscribe to my channel. Make sure you click on that little bell notification so you know when I'm posting a new video, and consider giving it a thumbs up, and have a great day, and I'll see you at the end when I finish up these cards. Hi. So as I said, I wanted to make journal cards from what would normally be just trash. So not only am I going to use the fun colored papers that I dug out of my trash can, I also have some packaging, which is trash. I have some of these. This is way expired. It was a game card thing. It's supposed to be a postcard and advertisement. This is a piece of packaging that came out of, I think, a medicine box or something like that. I'm also possibly going to use some of these stickers, and pretty much all of these stickers are little stickers that come in the mail when different charities send you return address labels. My mother, for some reason, gets tons of return address labels. So these stickers would normally go in the trash. She knows that I want them for my art, so she saves them for me, and so I have those. So and then I have some book pages where I took this out of a book when I was altering the book. Now, I don't normally trash these, but at the same time, I have a piece that's scrap, so we're going to just use scraps to create some journal cards. And I'm just going to start with this. This is a Lipton tea box. I'm going to use some matte medium. You can use Mod Podge, you can use glue. I like something that's a little bit more sturdy than glue stick for most of this kind of thing. And I am just going to take these little scraps. Oops, I didn't bring this down far enough. And collage them on. And I'm going over the edges. I don't want to I don't want to have to worry about whether or not I'm getting it right out to the edge. And I'm just overlapping them a little bit. Oh, I didn't get that far enough out. I'm not worried terribly if they're straight. I'm not worried terribly about the color that they are. I am just putting them down. Now I tend to use a lot the same colors in my papers, so it doesn't surprise me if they're similar in color. Alrighty, so our journaling cards, the backgrounds are all dry. We have used our little scraps that we took out of the trash. And now we're just going to decorate them. And we'll have a couple of journal cards, a tag. Alrighty, everyone. The project today took a little longer than I expected. Just sometimes does. The whole point was to use up stuff that would normally be headed for the bin. Now, I do keep scrap stuff like this around, but as I said, these little pieces like this, I was throwing those out and decided against it. I'm really glad I did because I love what this does. I think this is gorgeous. I'm very tickled with how that looks. I just really think that they're fun, and I'll be doing that some more. Needless to say, the embellishments were for the most part some little words that this is scrap label stuff that I print the words on. I did use a little bit of this funky bling that for the most part I think I get it. Most of it has been gotten at the Dollar Tree for $1 for a roll, and as you can see, it goes a long way when you're using it just like 1 or 2 little pieces at a time. It's just plastic, and the way that the plastic is painted, it makes it sparkle. I did use a little bit of this trim on this card, and I really like it, and you know, it's minimal the amount I used there. So the background pieces, they were all from leftover packaging and things like that too. So for the most part, these all were pieces of stuff saved from the trash bin. So I am going to read you a quote from our 1001 Ways to Creativity and figure out what the next project is. One of the most creative acts you can perform is to encourage and inspire others in their creative endeavors. I really like that one. That one really resonates with me. I do believe that encouraging and inspiring others is a very, very, very important part of our own creativity. Okay, guys, go have fun. Make some art. Bye-bye.